Oh, great victory for this Magic team. They take down the Warriors 121-113, and they do so behind 23 points from Desmond Bane and 21 from Anthony Black. Let's get you our good Greek move of the game. And how about you had a couple of finishes from Anthony Black here tonight.
Yeah, he was on the rim all night long tonight. And some of those, like that one right there, you think he's going to lay it in, and then he just reaches that long arm out and stuffs it.
Exactly. Just kept going. Just kept rising,
going.
and he did it. Listen, you get excited because the talent is tantalizing, and he's playing terrific basketball this year. What else added up to a Magic victory? Let's hear from head coach Jamal Mosley, who's addressing the meet.
Coach, when Anthony Black plays like that, in what ways does it change your team?
I mean, you saw it. There's a level of aggression to him, a confidence. He changes the game both defensively and offensively, and that's what we keep asking of him. Set the tone defensively, and offensively, when you have the ball, command the floor, look to attack, get downhill, finish at the rim. And those are the things that he's capable of doing, and it changes our team when he plays with that level of confidence and toughness. How has he improved in year 3? I mean, you're watching it. I think there's finding ways just to continue to be more consistent in what he's doing. He continues to compete at a high level, knowing what he's capable of doing and knowing what we're asking him to do.
Coach, your group was very aggressive as a whole, getting downhill. How much did your ability to attack the paint help your squad offensively tonight?
Well, I think there was a big emphasis on getting out and running. Knowing that when we got the stops, we were able to convert on the other end. 28 fast break points, being able to get downhill and attack the paint. I think those are things that we keep asking our guys to do, to not settle. Our guys did a great job of moving and sharing the basketball. 28 assists, are being able to play the right way and attack, being the aggressor.
Obviously, Stephen Curry gains a lot of attention defensively, but what did you think about your team's ability to kind of hold him down in the second half at least, and hone in on those details that then maybe we're missing in Sunday's game?
I mean, they make 3 threes in the second half. I thought that was just the attention to detail, being able to stay physical without fouling the best that we could, changing the matchups on him. Again, he 34. We didn't get caught in the show, which was very important for us to do, just to stay the course. I mean, you're not going to get away from this team because of the way they're able to shoot the 3. But our guys did a great job of sustaining the effort and not getting rattled at their momentum swings.
After the struggles you guys have had earlier in the season, there's a renewed confidence in this squad over the last 7 or 8 games. When did it finally click where everything worked? You had the up-tempo, but still were solid on defense.
Well, I think I've said it before. We've talked about being able to defend, to get out and run, making our defense fuel our offense. And so I think you saw a lot of that tonight, being able to push the basketball after stops and turnovers and block shots, whatever it is, being able to put pressure on the defense. I don't know if there's one moment that it clicks, but these guys just continue to work, knowing that the beginning of the season, yes, there's going to be moments that they're trying to find the chemistry, but now you can see they're communicating at a high level. They're coming together. They're talking to each other. They're making sure that we're all on the same page, whether it's a huddle or a timeout. These guys can continue to communicate with one another.
We talked about the importance of free throw shooting this morning. Just how did your team bounce back in that particular area?
You just work on it. It's 27 out of 29. It's pretty good. You take it personal. That's what cost you the last game in a lot of ways. And so you walk in and that's a sign of growth for a team that says we're going to right the things that cost us the last one and keep getting better at it.
We can obviously see some of the impact that Jalen brings to the team, but how important is his presence to kind of set that tone defense? I know he had the primary duty on Steph. That's a team effort on Steph, obviously, but what kind of tone does he set when he's just flying around like
that? Physicality. I mean, he's flying around. He's picking up full court. He's chasing over screens. He's getting hit, getting back up. All of those small things are just what changed the game for us with him. His ability just to sustain the effort and make it tough. And then you throw Anthony Black out there, who also gets an opportunity to guard. So they both did a great job, and it's by committee, especially guarding Steph. That's just the reality of it with him.
With Suggs, how impressed were you on the other side of the floor, his playmaking, not just tonight, but does it feel like he's getting more comfortable with the point guard role going back to even early last season where it got disrupted and now he gets another shot to work back from injury into that role?
Yeah, I think he's continuing to work that realm. I think the thing that he's working on controlling what he can control. And I think his defensive effort is the start of it. Playing with that poise, getting guys involved. I think those are all pieces of him continuing to grow back into that role of what he knows he's capable of doing.
We talked last week how Tyus's role is about more than scoring, but how good was it to see him kind of get into rhythm, get a couple shots to go in, and contribute offensively a little bit more in the box score?
I mean, you guys felt it. Our bench felt it. You see the energy that this team feels around him and what he does. When he knocked down his first three, you felt the energy behind it. He makes the floater, the energy behind it. That's what he provides to this team. I mean, he's a 11-year vet that knows that it's going to take some time to find a rhythm, and he's, finding it here it was important. But these guys in this locker room support him and how hard he plays and how much he cares about these guys.
No, the toughness, there's no real metric for it, obviously. And you guys had a bunch of 10, 12, 14-point leads, and then you look up and it's down to 4, and you kept finding a way to extend the league back to where it was. How would you assess what the collective toughness of this group is right now? And is there kind of a ceiling? I mean, you kind of are or you're not, but is there a ceiling on how much tougher this team can get, do you think?
I think we can grow. We're going to continue to grow as the season goes on with the toughness, with the resilience, finding ways to win games no matter what, whatever it looks like. And I sit down on the bench, I talked to Joe, and I was like, you just can't get away from these guys. It's 111, 99, and all of a sudden they start creeping back up. And so our guys didn't, they didn't rattle. They slowed things down, got the right play, got to the basket, knowing the things that were part of the game plan. And that comes with the veterans. That comes with those guys huddling up and talking what's needed. And that's just going to continue to grow as we move forward.
About to get Coach Jamal Mosley, and I give him a lot of credit. There were multiple times throughout the game where he was challenging him. We're not settling for threes tonight, guys. We got to get in the paint. We got to get to the basket. They don't really have anybody in there that can contest us at the rim, and they listened. It was a great game plan, and they followed it to a T.
Yeah, there's no shot blocker on that Golden State team, really, unless you're going to consider Al Horford when he comes in the game.
Right.
A decent, respectable shot blocker, but. So you want to take advantage of that. You want to attack the paint as much as you possibly can. We used to call it offensive pressure. Everybody talks about defensive pressure, but you put offensive pressure on the opposing team also by constantly attacking, trying to get in the paint, trying to get to the rim, and trying to wear them down. And then those perimeter shots open up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what it took. You got to the basket, and then you were able to knock. Biggest three of the game came from Desmond Bane there at the end off a terrific defensive play from Jalen Suggs. 6 players in double figures. The Magic have now won 7 of 10. 121-113 is the final. We'll get you our Toyota road ahead and now a day off tomorrow. And then you welcome James Harden and the 4-10 Los Angeles Clippers. It might only be James Harden. There's a lot of injuries with that Los Angeles Clippers team, but you cannot in any way overlook James Harden on Thursday night.
No, he's another guy not too far removed from Steph Curry who can come out on the floor and just put up big numbers on any given night. And he's another guy that gets to the free throw line quite a bit. But, yeah, this is a Clippers team that's just besieged with injuries right now. But sometimes those are the most dangerous teams because other guys are given an opportunity to play and they're trying to prove themselves out there. So you can't take any game lightly, and it's a home game, and we got to take care of business on our home floor.
You said it, and hopefully you can do that. Clippers have lost 8 of 9, so you want to take advantage of that as well. Tomorrow's practice, how much are you enjoying, if you're Coach Mosley, rolling out what you did offensively here tonight, showing everybody the film of what worked?
Oh, yeah. It's anytime you have a night like tonight, you want to point out all those positives and in a nice win, in a big win coming off that Houston loss. And you want to show what they did defensively too.
Right.
Even though Steph Curry had 34 or whatever it was, they did a heck of a job on him tonight, especially in the second half. And I think we said they were 3 for 14 from
the second half.
3 from the 3-point line in the second half. That's really good 3-point defense against this Golden State team. So he's got a lot of one assistant's going to have to put all the good plays out there offensively. The other one's going to have to put out all the good plays defensively, and it'll be one of those film sessions where there's a little bit of laughing and chuckling going on.
Well, they've earned it. They've certainly earned that, and anything south of 56 points, we'll take it. So 34 is a big night, but it's not 56, and the Magic grabbed the victory here tonight, and they'll try to make it 2 in a row when they host the L.A. Clippers on Thursday. Smiles all the way around for Magic fans and players after their victory tonight. Next up, James Harden in the L.A. Clippers in the building on Thursday night. We'll have that for you at 6:30 right here on FanDuel Sports Network. 23 points from Desmond Bane, 21 from Anthony Black, and the Magic get their 8th win on the season tonight. Thanks to Ty Eastham, Greg Hartzung, our terrific crew. Have a great night. We'll see you Thursday for the Clippers.